How you doing, guys? So last week I put up a video about an outreach program we're starting to do a knife crime, and then lo and behold there's 10 stabbing incidents in London. And like I said in my last video, my job here isn't to try and scaremonger or make things seem worse than they are. But just to give you a rundown, obviously you're probably well aware in the news, 14 people were stabbed, there's 2 dead, 1 critically injured, 1 as young as 15. And the crazy thing about this is these are unconnected incidents. So the notes I made, 10 different incidents. Some arrests are made, but some have not been made. So just to really highlight what we were talking about last week, knife crime is a big problem. Terrible news down in Croydon. I know some happen in North London as well. My thoughts go to anybody that has been affected by it. On a positive note, my friend Andy Roberts has been developing a knife defense program to go alongside his Tactical Jiu Jitsu program. And if you haven't heard of the Tactical Jiu Jitsu program, this is a program Andy has been developing for a little while. Just a little bit about Andy's background: he's a lifelong martial artist, black belt in Brazilian Jiu Jitsu under Roger Gracie and Mauricio Gomez. He's judges for the UFC, he's one of their judges. So good experience in the martial arts world, and he helped the Brazilian Jiu Jitsu team for the British Army develop. So he's one of the civilian captains for the British Army Brazilian Jiu Jitsu team, and spending time with the military guys. Obviously been working on some things a little bit away from the Jiu Jitsu mat, things that more tip of the spear military and police type individuals will probably come across. So working with knives, guns, fairly extreme situations that most of us will probably never have to deal with on a regular basis. But these, like I said, look at the news from the weekend. These are situations that can affect all of us. The advantage of having people as knowledgeable as Andy, developing these ideas and pressure testing them and talking about them and improving them, you really are getting top tier information. So having said all of that, we're just going to look at a little bit of the course. Andy's been kind enough to give me the course. I've had a look at it. Obviously I'm not going to show it all online. Just going to have a little look at it so you guys can have a preview of what you can expect. I strongly recommend having a look at this course and buying this course and practicing some of this stuff, because ultimately it could save your life. We have got a discount code. I'll put it on the bottom of the screen there, so that if you do want to sign up to this, you're going to get a discount code. If there's enough of a response, maybe we'll do a giveaway. We'll give one person a free copy of this. We'll see how the video goes. Let's have a look at the course. So you can see it's well laid out. There's a whole bunch of lessons there, guys, from scenario training, then looking at the angles of attack and different scenarios, and then we've got a ground section. The bit that's really helpful, I think, to get your head around is this early stage, talking about situational awareness and what to think about. And it's got stuff developed here by a former US Marine officer. It's used by the US military. I'm pretty sure probably a lot of our guys use this, if not something similar. That's probably how it's found its way into this. So some real good background knowledge there in how to prepare yourself, even if you're just going out to the shops. Your situational awareness, what threats you might come across, the type of areas you're going in, things really to think about. And obviously you get all this is available in PDF once you've got the course, and you can kind of revise this mindset of keeping yourself safe, because obviously it's not all about disarming someone who's trying to attack you. If you've got good situational awareness and you already kind of have a roadmap of how to map your journeys out and what might come up, you're already a lot safer. You know, if you're already looking at the environment you're going into, you're already safer. I chose this element just because I hadn't actually thought of this as a tactic. Maybe it's something that would have come in intuitively, but you know, I like the idea. We'll watch the video. It's a shielding video. It's how to use our bag to defend ourselves against a knife attack.
Okay guys, so we're going to work on a little bit improvised shield, whether it's going to be your bag, laptop bag, satchel, handbag, book, anything you've got that you can use as a shield between you and the bladed weapon. Buy yourself time, stop that attack coming in, and hopefully get away. We're going to put a strike in at the end once you're comfortable defending that blade, strike to knee to disengage and escape. Okay? So you see the aggressor, my thumb's already ready, bag's coming off in between me and him, striking, defending him, using that shield against his arm, strike, boom, disengage.
And then you get a little bit of a live video here. These are two guys. They haven't got the bag, but you can still see he's using that same shielding method with his both hands and getting control of the blade. And if you notice, the blade flashes a little bit there. They're using electronic blades there, so if you do get touched with the blade, you get a little zap. Guys actually trying it out, and that's the thing I really like about this system. You know, these guys are pressure testing it. You see the guy in the video there with the crash helmet on. They got pads on their knees. They really are actually trying to get to each other. Obviously not a live not a live blade, but if you're going to get a little electric shock, suddenly adrenaline's a little bit higher. And I've seen a few of these videos from Andy of the guys actually testing it out in the gym. And it's working really well. Like I say, just a quick look at the system, especially with knife crime being in the news so much at the minute. I really recommend taking a look at this tactical jiu-jitsu on a whole. It's a whole system. The knife defense is just one element of it. It's a branch off of the fundamentals. And like I say, I've watched the whole course. Really, really good detail. Lots of different scenarios in it. Different situations, different angles of attack, and like I say, it's being tested with high-level martial artists and guys. It doesn't get much better than that. And you know, once you've got the information, as always, this isn't a magic bullet that's going to prevent you from getting hurt. But if you practice this stuff, repetition, pressure test it yourself in the gym with training partners. Then if the situation comes up, then hopefully it's going to save your life. And on top of that, the situational awareness stuff at the beginning, you know, goes without saying. If you can avoid or read these situations early and avoid even having to get into them in the first place, then that is obviously the better outcome for everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and share, and please check out Tactical Jiu Jitsu. I recommend the knife element. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Thanks a lot, guys.